my friends, my name is Forge and welcome back to our brand new beta video. So today we've been given a brand new bug fix beta for Minecraft Xbox One, Android, and Windows 10. And this is 1.15.0.56. So today we're going to be talking about all the stuff that they basically have done, all the fixes, because there are some very important fixes that they have done for this beta. So to begin with, we always have ourselves crash fixes, and for the crashes, they did fix a crash that was sometimes caused by using custom blocks. For me, I actually did not have any problems using custom blocks, even though you couldn't really get them within the creative interface. And may I remind you, you still cannot get them into the creative interface. It's just really annoying, and hopefully they do end up fixing that in a future update. But I'm glad that they ended up fixing that crash, because if you're using like a custom block with add-ons, stuff like that, then you know what, you'd probably be in some big trouble. But we're going to go ahead and move over to the next one, which is going to be they fixed a crash that would occur when trying to use a custom recipe. And yet again, I am so glad that they ended up fixing that one. And to be more specific, it was basically a crafting recipe that also returns items to the player. So they also fixed a crash that could sometimes occur when loading a saved game when a player is in water or lava after using a potion of fire resistance or water breathing. Now that's a very strange bug. Okay, I'm glad I actually did not go into the water, or else my world probably would have been, you know, all messed up and things like that. But anyway, next crash is, now they also fixed an issue that could sometimes cause the game to crash when exiting the game with a menu open. Now I have no idea what they mean about exiting the game with a menu open. I'm guessing that they had to like leave the game by pressing this button up here, or if they just click it on save and quit, then the game will crash. Like, I don't know. I'm very confused. But anyway, here's the next one. So they fixed the crash with enchants being used during melee. So yeah, that's a very strange bug. So if you ended up getting into like a melee battle, then if you had like an enchantment, like sharpness or something, then guess what? Your game would probably crash. Not the best thing if you're like playing on a server with your friends or something like that. But anyway, our final crash is they fixed a crash that can sometimes occur when loading a level data, which is basically just loading up a world, I believe. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move over to the general fixes. So they fixed an issue that can sometimes cause chunks to be overrun when converting from console editions to Bedrock. So like this would be like if you're converting a world from Xbox One to the Xbox One Bedrock. Maps will now convert from editions to Bedrock at the correct scale. So if you ended up like converting a map, then it will be at the wrong scale. Then they also fixed various arm animations in both third-person views. So next up is gameplay. So they fixed an issue that would cause blocks to reappear after they have been broken. So that'll be like block lag. So if you're like breaking blocks at like a really high speed, then it would cause some blocks to stay there and be like a ghost block or something like that. But they ended up fixing the block lag, which is pretty great. They fixed the observer blocks not being powered when being moved. Enchanted weapons, they now apply their effects correctly again. Changing armor will now update and show the correct armor visually. Shearing a sheep will now update the sheep correctly. Spruce and giant spruce trees no longer generate with missing logs. And then leaves no longer prevent saplings from growing into trees. And then finally, operators will now collect bone meal from composters placed above. So that's going to be very good for automatic farms and things like that. So next up is user interface, and there's only one fix for that one. The command block's UI will now fit correctly inside screens of a 4:3 ratio. And finally, we have ourselves the final set of fixes, and it's going to be for add-ons. Bee spawnings can now be edited in content packs, and I have no idea what they mean by that. Fix an issue that was preventing custom blocks from being used in add-on packs. Ever since 1.15 beta started, there's been a problem with custom blocks. If you were to go ahead and set a certain tag, which is called register to create menu, and you set that to true, your custom blocks would actually not work whatsoever. So what you had to do is you had to go ahead and delete that certain tag, and then everything would be working properly. And it wouldn't be as simple as setting it to false either. Okay, if you set it to false, it still actually would not work. And they still have not ended up fixing the issue of having custom blocks in your inventory yet. And the only way that you can get these custom blocks is if you do a /give command. So if I go ahead and type in /give, then I go ahead and start typing out one of my custom blocks. As you can see, my custom blocks are actually showing up, and I actually did put that tag back into my add-on just to see if they would actually appear in the creative interface. And putting that tag back in place even though you have it in place and it's set to true, it is still not going to appear in your creative inventory. So hopefully they end up fixing that, and as well as getting custom items into the inventory as well. Now that we got that taken care of, and also there's a zombie apocalypse happening over there, let's just go ahead and move over to the next set of stuff. So they fixed an issue with timers. So basically with add-ons, there was an issue with the Minecraft timer component where it would fire prematurely in some conditions. They fixed an issue that was causing particle animations to become inverted. The next up is Minecraft pushable component and add-ons would no longer break older content. Then they fixed an issue that was preventing animation controllers and behavior packs from running on dedicated servers and realms. So there you go. That's basically it for everything that they have done for this update. And yet again, this is available on Xbox One. It is available on Windows 10, and it is available for Android. But I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think of this beta. And if you enjoyed, then also let me know by leaving a like on it and subscribe so you never miss an upload. For now, I hope you have a logical day, and I will catch you next time. And also, I did actually make a video earlier today where I was talking about the Nether snapshot. I highly recommend checking that out because it has some really cool things. Like Nether Gold Ore has some twisted vines that grow upwards, and also a brand new enchant, which is really, really awesome. But anyway, I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!